So for the longest time, the biggest gripe that us, the players, have had with the company Kingsisle is that they do not listen to community feedback. And for the longest time, we've been wanting changes to PvP, to boosters, etc., etc. Well, it actually just came out today that Tom, aka the Friendly Necromancer, actually tweeted about things having to do with boosting and possible bannings slash fixes that will prevent people from boosting. And this is actually nuts because Kingsisle just released an update that claimed to kind of, you know, like they claimed it was going to, you know, help stop it and everything, and then Richard got back on boards and it was just crazy. But Tom has actually been tweeting, and I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys some of the things that he's been saying and basically analyze them for what they are, basically. And Tom, if you're watching, yo, hit me with that fresh follow back, my dude. Yeah. Anyways, so the first tweet that I want to go ahead and target right here is the tomorrow at 10 a.m. the boosting timers will start to be a little more aggressive than they were. Normal people shouldn't notice the difference. So they're actually making the timers more aggressive in the sense that I believe you have more time to enter the queue after you already faced a person that you don't, you know, that you have to wait out to get them again, which is pretty good. Because I know some people were actually complaining that they went in a match, got somebody, signed up for another match, and actually got paired up with the same person literally seconds after they just got out of, you know, said match. So if we delve further into that, I do want to cover. So right here, I think his name is Man of Base. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. He's actually very well known in the community. But he replied to Tom saying, I think I've said it before, but I think banning players specifically from competitive game modes, PvP tournaments, would help this. I'm not sure how extreme that would be. Like, if you get caught boosting and then you are reported for boosting, which by the way could actually soon here be seen as a viable offense in the game to get banned. But if Kingsisle does end up making a mechanic that bans you specifically from doing PvP in tournaments, that would be very crazy, and I'm not sure what I want to think about that, but definitely we need the boosters off the boards. Sorry, Richard, but there's just too many boosters, dude. But here's what I want to talk about. Tom actually replies, and he says, I will investigate what it would take to ban someone from PvP. So if you are caught boosting on any account, that whole account, or they might even just IP ban you, meaning that every computer in your house, you know, if you were to log on Wiz on that computer and try to do PvP, you would just be banned from PvP just entirely, unless you got a new router or a new IP, you know, some way, somehow. That would be insane. So here is another big thing that I want to talk about specifically with you guys, because Tom specifically mentions Richard's name. And this is something big for the community, for the people that hate boosters, and it's also, you know, a dig at Richard himself. But at the same time, we kind of needed Richard to go ahead and boost on the boards to kind of prove a point to Kingsisle that, hey, you know, you need to be a little bit more aggressive with your system, because at the moment it's just not working. You just released, you know, your summer update and it completely just flopped. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, slight kudos to Richard for actually going ahead and proving Kingsisle that their system, you know, it needs improvement, which is fine. I'm not really going to shun Kingsisle for that, but they definitely need to step it up and start putting a little bit more effort into their games and their mechanics. But anyways, the Friendly Necromancer, he tweeted, FYI, when we're confident we have enough data from the Richards, pretty sure we will reset his ranks. Sorry, he's still there at the moment. So, ooh, like Richard, 9 times out of 10, he's getting his rank reset. That is crazy, and that means every other booster on the board, or if you're reported for boosting, or if Kingsisle finds a way to implement a system in their game to tell if your rank is boosted, you are eligible to get your rank reset. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Kudos to Kingsisle for actually, you know, delving into this, and thank you, Tom, for actually taking the time to look into this and tweet about this and let us know that you are listening to the community. Thank you. And last but not least, he tweeted, "The boosting fix is unfinished. Hopefully you will see this update as a commitment to striving for something better. I really do want that." So at the end of the day, you know, Tom, he isn't just the guy who is on KI Live. He actually does care about the game. So if you aren't following Tom, the Friendly Necromancer, on Twitter, definitely get out there and follow this man's mad respect. But, you know, it just goes to show that there are people out there who do work for Kingsisle that are listening and are willing to do things like talk to the company to make a difference for this game. And I hope you guys are going to support this, because this is, I mean, pretty much the closest thing as of right now that we will have to a community and company, you know, like interaction, you know, feedback to feedback. So this is pretty amazing. In my opinion, this is pretty amazing. We are very lucky to have this. You know, better late than never, you know what I'm saying? But definitely something to look into. I think the boosters are going to have, you know, they're going to get put on a track, and they're going to get a good run for their money for, you know, paying pretty much to boost in this game. But kudos to Richard again for, you know, at least getting us this far and to the point where we can say, you know, Kingsisle, your system, it's not working. You know what I'm saying? So, but we are going to see some more changes, possibly another update this summer. We don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, we don't get a new world or something. Instead, we just get some in-game patch hole changes. You know, patching up the holes that need to be patched up so that the game can just be maintained and have fun on, and not just a new world to go roam in and then, you know, create new problems with new spells and a new system or whatever. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, drop a like. If you're interested to see what happens to the boosters, then comment down below or drop a like. I will keep you guys updated on what happens, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.